Okay. This looks good. This looks good. Quick check of the flags. This looks good. We want to earn money. I got chips to buy. Okay. All right, let's try again. Seattle for Flaming Fist. So, Stryker, one of the things that shocked me last week, Ottawa sanctioned Bay du Nord, right? When you look at a map of the Grand Banks, where Hebron and Hibernia are is 220 miles offshore. Well, not that far. I'd say 140, 150 miles offshore. Call it 250 kilometers, okay? And they already have to strip the choppers that make that run from St. John's to to Terra Nova, Hibernia, and Hebron. They have to strip them down and turn them into flying gas cans, right? To quote Fred Dalton Thompson, they're weight limited. You can fit, I think, a dozen people on them. It's a long way. Bay du Nord, which will be an
sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice.
An Equinor,
and I please where I go.
Which will be an Equinor project when it goes forward, an FPSO, is 500 kilometers east of St. John's in the North Atlantic. You literally have to get on one of those choppers, one of those Cougars, fly to Hibernia or Hebron, refuel, and keep going. And I remember hearing that and thinking, you have to be insane. That is insane. The logistics of keeping that place running are going to be absolute lunacy. I was just like, wow, that's going to be an interesting project. Yeah, it's crazy, Nolo. It's crazy. It's crazy. The technology to reach and develop offshore oil is really impressive. One of the things that we tell people that they don't realize, there's not, Chiron, there's not, that they don't realize what, honestly, some of what the offshore drillers do, especially when they're drilling in deep water, right? If I'm drilling a well in 10,000 feet of water, that's literally harder than going to the moon, right? You're working in an environment that is, you can't even fathom, right? It's just crazy. Yeah, you can only do it by helicopter, right? A crew boat going that long, it would take you probably the better part of 2 days, and a crew boat cannot. You'd probably capsize a crew boat in certain weather conditions in the North Atlantic, right? The reason the Grand Banks have the reputation they do is because you get the crazy wind and storms that the North Atlantic gets, but the water's not 20,000 feet deep, right? It's 300 feet deep, so the wave action is way bigger than what you would experience in the deep ocean. All right, do I try to rush into A? What do you think, guys? Maybe do a radar or an info radar as I come around the corner here. And yes, Red October, Cutter is correct. Sloth, that is an excellent point, right? The film of hang on, I want to see who's in here. Okay. The film of The Perfect Storm takes place in the Flemish Cap, where they're going to be building this offshore development. So, yeah, I feel you there. The good news is there's nobody coming around the corner. See this? I'm going to get away with this turn and can get in here and hunt this Xian Yang to extinction. Hopefully I don't F it up. Fingers crossed, fellas. It's been that kind of night. We'll see if he's smoke or radar. I think he's smoke. Hi.
Quit bleeding, pussy.
You get one more salvo. Make it a good one. Aw, you lived a little longer. That's frustrating. Goodbye.
Looks like you're
Oh, look at this Friedrich. The Friedrich missed me. I'm in trouble, though. Oh, I wish I had torpedoes. I didn't miss the Friedrich. The U.S. frigate that's supposed... It's Reuben James. Sensuki. It's the Reuben James. All right, I'm going to cower on this other side of the island and let the Friedrichs fight each other. I just want to get the cap before he gets a shot. That's all I want. Don't ground yourself. Now is not the time to ground myself. Okay, we got the cap.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Wow, wow, you hit nothing. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You get nothing, sir.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
And congratulations. We're done here. Is he going to swing north of the island? It looks like he is. Okay, if he is, then I need to swing. I need to stay south. No, he's... What is he doing? He's turning south. Turn north. Oh, this is so bad. I'm going to be exposing more of myself to this rune than I really want to. Ooh, good hit, good hit, good hit. Yeah! All right. Nicely done, gentlemen. Nicely done. Yeah, this is gonna hurt, but it can't be helped. I gotta make this turn. I'd love it if this North Carolina would wake up, like shoot this cruiser that's right in front of him. That'd be amazing. Alright, we're good now. Rune is dead. All is well. Yeah, he's dead. Who was that? Sensuki with the gifted subs. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't fly to Hibernia without a plane. Was he a plank owner? Sensuki, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. Oh, Gabe's in here. I missed it. Oh, and Striker. Good Lord, look at that. That's crazy. My grandfather used to have a plank owner hat, and I cannot remember what ship it was for. Dang it, that's really going to irritate me. All his years of active duty service, he had a plank owner hat from something, and it's gone. I no longer remember what ship it was. Time extension.
Our victory is in sight.
Wow, that's really cool, Sensuki. That's really cool. Those old OHP, the OHPs, the Oliver Hazard Perrys, were really good little ships. Like, is this North Carolina looking for me? No, he's trying to get his guns on the Friedrich. Well, here, I'll give him something else to shoot at. I'll shake the man loose.
You did. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Mr. October with the resub. Thank you kindly. Appreciate you. See, look at that. I give him just enough, and I'm already losing my turret angles. That's how irritating the turret angles on this ship are. There we go. You know, Mr. October, this so far is probably the best game of the evening. I was able to assassinate a cheeky destroyer and survive a cheeky battleship. I got relevant teammates too. Check it out. I get Gabe and Striker on my team. It's amazing. So, kind of going back to Flaming's question, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with Seattle. You simply have to maybe treat her a little cautiously, a little more differently than you might Cleveland because of the Citadel and the worst gun angles. There are going to be times that you're going to have to voluntarily decide, like go back and look at, if you watch that duel that I had with the Rune, I knew I was going to get slapped making the turn. I can't help it, but I have to make that turn. Once I've made the turn, though, I'm giving him such a steep angle, I'm basically just getting the stern turrets off. But I'm okay with that. My reload's like 5.5 seconds. I'm going to put out twice as many shells as he does, and I'm going to keep him honest, right? He's not going to get, if as long as he sticks with the AP, he's not going to get anything against me but the occasional full pin or over pin. He's not going to get citadels at the angle I'm giving him. So, if you're willing to put in a little bit of time and have a little patience with Seattle, she's fine, and she's fine in ranked. She's totally fine. You just have to understand and acknowledge those little foibles, those little irritating quirks going into the game, right?